good idea. Excellent. I'm going to sit down then. Very good.
Well, I'm going to do it from up here, but then
Vote, which is a nice balance. It's a nice number of people, so it's not, if we'd have had 4 or 5, we'd have questioned it, but with that number, I think it was a good balance, and there was a good split of votes across the whole of the club. And it's great to be able to do this, because we, for some reason, didn't do this last year, and I really like the idea of recognising people. These awards then are for the people, for the person that gets the award is to take it away. It's yours forever. You don't have to bring it back next year. You'll be delighted to know. And I just wanted to talk really about the first award, which is this one, and that is for the best contributor to the club. And the vote, I was the only person, still am the only person that actually saw all the votes. The person that got the votes for this had probably, I'd say, 90% of the votes for this particular award. And the person that gets this award should come as no surprise, I think, to anybody in this room, and in fact to everybody in the club, because this person turns up virtually every event, every contest, arranges, jumps in at a moment's notice into any role you ask this person to do, represents the club everywhere that they can, and without a doubt is probably one of the biggest figureheads of this club. This person also has been a huge help to me throughout this year, so it should come as no surprise to anybody that the Best Club Contributor Award goes to Janet Bland. Janet.
Well done.
I'm supposed to be running this part of the evening, and I was going to explain to you what was expected, so I suppose I'll have to do it by demonstration now. But it is impromptu speaking to the person that receives the award. But I will say, I did only know sort of an hour ago that we had to change the way we were doing this. And I'm somebody that's gone through this long life of mine, and I hardly ever win anything. I either come quite close to it. And in fact, in this club, I came very close to being the best new member a number of years in the year that was my first year here, but just got picked at the post by somebody else. And so I could count on half a hand the number of times in my life that I actually win something. And so I'm really pleased to win this. And I think also because it is voted for by people that I know, and that people decided that I should receive this award, makes it very special. It's not as if some panel has sat somewhere and seen some nomination. It's something that all of you thought you'd like to do. So thank you very much. I'm absolutely amazed. I think fits some of the things I've just said. They're always very enthusiastic. They're an enthusiastic, relatively new member of the club. They speak as often as possible, so it shows that they have a real intent to get through the 10 speeches in perhaps a more sensible time frame than some of us took to get through the first 10 speeches. Also, this person's very keen to take on any club role that they're asked to do, and so I've obviously had to do a number of those for the first time. And so I think that the improvement that we have seen in this short time for this particular person has been quite incredible. And so the winner of the Most Improved Speaker is Andy Bryan. Now you can have 1 to 2 minutes.
I can only hand it to everybody else that was here that's helped everybody grow, and I think that's the thing that's helped me develop. Like every slip you get back is a chance to say, this is where I need to develop, this is what I need to work on. And it was only the competition that I went to a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago now, but that really hit a spark with me, and it was that then which I felt I needed to make a massive improvement. So thanks everybody for voting for me.
They are just funny somewhere, I think, in probably every speech that this person's given, even when some of the speeches have been on incredibly serious subjects. So it may not come as a real, a great surprise for one of the most naturally humorous speakers I've heard in a long time, that the winner is Eric Skates. Yeah.
Humorous Speaker Award. I feel a bit of pressure to say something funny.
Got a laugh.
Mr. Toastmasters, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and absent guest, I'd start by commending Conrad, I think, for initiating these awards. And it's easy to say that having won one, but I think it was a really good idea anyway. I think you left yourself very vulnerable with the voting system. Had you got an award, or if indeed you do get an award, there might be open the cries of fix. But I'm sure you've got far too much integrity for that. Although I did imagine a scenario where we had, and the best speaker goes to Conrad Howell, and the best evaluator goes to Conrad Howell. We might have got suspicious by the time you got to that most handsome president in the history of Toastmasters ever goes to Conrad Howell. Far too much integrity for that. I am doubly delighted to receive this, you know. I am very pleased for myself. I feel honoured and very grateful to receive an award from people that I value and appreciate. But I'm doubly delighted also on behalf of my wife, Jill, who is very fond of saying something to me. She's got a particular phrase that is regularly repeated, and at home I'm going to put this in a private place, and the next time she turns to me and says, "You're not funny, you know," I'll turn back to her, point to this award and say, "Well, actually, yes, I am."
Speakers in this club, and I guess this award could have gone to a number of people, and as Conrad said, he's the only one who saw the vote, so I don't know what the percentage was, but I would imagine that it was pretty high. This person has a skill of putting speeches together in a very structured way. You can always see where you're going with the speeches. They're able to include humour in their speeches when it's required. I don't think I've ever seen this person use notes, even right from the very beginning. And the way the speeches are delivered, there's always vocal variety, and there's always a very easy way, and you feel very relaxed listening to this person speak. And indeed, they have represented this club at external competitions as well. So this evening, the Best Speaker Award goes to Eric Skates.
I certainly didn't see that coming. I was saying that Conrad was open to charges of fix, and now that was like me. When I talk, sometimes I go and speak very quickly, and there's a subliminal message going on underneath that says, "Vote for me, vote for me." But that's the only thing I can think that happened. To be honest, I was very pleased to receive the Humorous Award and hopeful that I would receive it. But I never really considered myself a contender for the Best Speaker Award, as Janet said, because there are so many experienced, skilled and talented speakers in the club. So it feels a bit much winning two. So in cringeworthy Hollywood style, I'm going to dedicate this second one. And I'm going to dedicate it to all of you, because I really have learned and taken so much from each one of you in different ways. But just to make it absolutely clear, although I'm dedicating it to you, I'm going to be the one that keeps it. So, thank you very much, Janet.